Hello guys, a grand welcome to the show. In today's episode, we look around how to fight with dragons. Only drags, that's the norm today. And if you see, the dragons, I have level 4 dragons. Today's episode is all about the dragons. The new dragon after the Classmas update is very pinkish. I think some pinkish and blue too. Okay. So, in today's episode, I'll show you a full dragon attack which is very popular with Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 9. In this, I will show you two attacks. One by my friend Muklis and one by my friend Jemai. One attacks, both are in Town Hall 8. One attacks Town Hall 9 and the other attacks Town Hall 8. And for all 3 stars. So let us go and check out their attacks. We again won this war. So now we are on a roll, as you would know. Win war streak 4. So we've been winning a lot of wars lately. Our clan is becoming more and more mature in wars too. We have done a lot of rebuild all throughout this time. Anyway, let us see the wars. Let us see the dragon's attack. Now, this is what happened with the attacks which I wanted to show you guys. Very simple. My friend Muklish. Okay, first let me show you this attack by Muklish, which is, if you see here, this guy has 4 air defenses, and if you see, Muklish is at level 74 and he attacks another guy whose level is, I think, around 80. How much is this place? 88. Muklish attacks this base with all drags. He uses 10 level 3 dragons and 1 level 5 dragon. So that is 11 dragons. And he uses 2 lightning spells and 2 earthquake spell and 1 rage spell, I think. So his main intention is he can only take out 1. He can only take out 1 air defenses with his spells. And he chooses to remove this one. He removes this air defenses by his lightning spells and earthquake spells, because this is easily accessible to him. So his dragons have to hit here as soon as possible before they get attacked, and his dragons have to hit here before they can attack, and his dragons have to hit here before they can attack. So he goes in with 11 dragons in total. And so what he does is, he first removes this by the lightning spells, and he takes this and this out. And he also has a king actually. And what he has done is, before everything is cleaned up, his king actually takes this one out. And it's a very good attack because of the way it's spread out. Let us see the replay. So there he goes. He has 10 dragons, 2 lightning spells, 1 rage spell level 4 and 2 earthquake spells. He has a king level 10, and there he goes. He takes out with 2 of his lightning bolts and 1 earthquake spell. He removes that. Then he leaves all his dragons in one spot, so that the damage is much more. There comes the clan castle dragon, and he has enough dragons to take that out as well. And he leaves the level 5 dragon on the side so as to taken as much hits as possible from one of the air defenses, and he has left the rage spell out to take away a star as soon as possible. And with that goes the third air defenses, and now there's only one left, and then he leaves the king on the side. And can you believe it, this king from the side, he is the one who will come back, who is about to come back, and who is about to take that out. So there he comes, and the air defenses have started hitting the dragons as soon as possible. And then the king has to come soon, the king has to come real soon, and the dragons have started to hit, and the king goes in a rage as soon as possible so that he gets accompanied by some of his barbarians. And he comes in, he takes out the wizard tower, the dragons are still getting hit, and then he takes out the cannon, and he goes in as soon as possible and takes out the air defenses. Now all the air defenses are out, all the wizard tower, archer tower, is everything gone. It's now just clean up. So he has 3 more dragons. Oh, that's one of the bombs, but that's gone. And he has 1 army camp, 2 army camp, and 36 seconds. So, and he does not have any rage spell for the, but that's fine. He has 30 seconds for the dragons to take this army camp out. Oh, that's an air seeking mine. That's fine. He still has 20 seconds. Now the king is slow, the dragons are slow, but they have a straight path. So within 12 seconds they go in, and there are lots of bombs, the skeletal traps, air seeking mine, and there he does it. All 3 stars, all dragons attacks. If you see, he took out 4 air defenses just with these, and it was because of the way the air defenses were placed. The placement of the air defenses play a big role in Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 9, because in these 2 town homes you get a lot of dragon attack even in war. So make sure that your air defenses are kept inside as much as possible to avoid a possible dragon attacks which can take all stars from your base as easily as possible. Now let us see another attack by my friend Gemini. Now this was, if you remember, this guy Muklish was at Town Hall 8, and he took out Town Hall 9 without any issues because of the way the air defenses were kept, and because Muklish went with a nice strategy to make sure he maximizes his chances by taking out those air defenses as soon as possible. Now let us see my friend Gemai's attack. My friend Gemai, he took this guy. My friend Gemai is also level 79. This guy is also level 79. So they both are in Town Hall 8. If you see, my friend has, even he goes there with all drags attack, all drags, and he also takes in some balloons, max balloons, just to go in straight to the defenses. So in this case he can only take out 1 air defenses, and mind you, these air defenses are level 6, which is way more than what the other guy had. But the main advantage with this is in Town Hall 8 you have only 3, so you can hit 1 here and you can take a star. If you come all the way, you can still get 50%, or you take this one out and you can leave all your dragons and it will still go in and take this one for 1 star and another 50. If you hit all of these and get 50, you get 2 stars. Now that's one way, or you can go for all 3 stars. For all 3 stars is simple. You have to make sure that your drags go in a way in which you can take this 1 air defenses by spell and 2 air defenses by your dragons and a rage spell as soon as possible. So you can either take this one out, this air defense out, and then go from here to here and funnel the dragons in this straight path, so that it can take these two air defenses out as soon as possible. You can do that, or you can take this out and you can go all this straight path over here, so that it can take this one and this one out as soon as possible, right? Or you can take this one out and you have to funnel the dragons in between this and this, so that all of these areas are filled with drags and they can come in and they can take this one out with a rage spell somewhere in between here, so that it can kill the dragon from the clan castle, as well as you can hit these two as soon as possible and these two as soon as possible. So you can do either of these things. So let us see what my friend Jamai does. Now this is the thing, very important to listen to this. If you take whatever you send in this path, this air sweeper will try to push you away and it will delay it more, and when it is delayed, this is a level 6 air defense which will hit your level 3 dragons more. So make sure you remember that whatever you do, your main idea is to get to the air defenses as quickly as possible with the dragons. Now let us see the replay and see what he does. What I can tell you by seeing the replay, that he first took this one out and then he tried to funnel the dragons in all of these areas, like this, in a semicircle, you can say, like a U shaped, and he tried to funnel them in, and he let a rage spell somewhere down here so that it could remove the clan castle dragon as well as this, I think. Let us see the replay. So this is Jamai's attack, a level 8 to level 8, and he uses his 2 of the lightning spells to take one part of the air defenses out, and he has 10 dragons and he has some balloons, max balloons, I would say. So there he goes with the dragon, and the dragon, there's no need to panic, nothing is attacking it, so let it go, let it blow. And he used another one here so that the dragon won't come on the other side, and he sent one here so that the dragon would not come on this side, on the left. And he's trying to make the, and there goes the air bomb, but it hits only one, and the air defenses have started pulling in. Now he sent a rage spell over there, but nobody is hooked into the rage spell. Now people are hooked into that, and there he goes, the rage spell is working now. What it effectively does is make the dragons more stronger and more bigger, so that the air defenses are also out because of the balloons. The balloons went straight into that. And it has a big area splash. Now if you see, the dragons are trying to make the kill. The dragons are going in a funnel shape. They are going in a funnel shape. Straight. It's going straight. But the wizards are very powerful, and because it can stripe away all of them at once. Now the balloons are still active, so it's trying to clear away the path. Now Jamai, what he did, he left his king late because he wanted the king to act as a cleanup, I think. So he left the king as a cleanup in the end, and once all the defenses are out, he sent them in a rage spell so that to clean it up as soon as possible. Now all he has to do is to clean up, and he still has like 38 seconds or something left, and the balloons do this job, and it is just about the cleanup, and this is just a circle. It goes round and round, and the king can take it out, and the dragons can take it out, those skeleton traps, and now all they have left is one red elixir storage, and the balloon comes in, and it's just a matter of cleanup. And so the king and the barbarian and the balloons and the dragons, they do their stuff. That's not a problem. So this is how you can use the dragons. Just remember, when you use the balloons, make sure you don't use the balloons too early. You have to use the balloons only when it starts attacking your troops, so that the balloons can be a shield, as well as they can go straight into the defenses, into the air defenses. So there's no need to hurry, or there's no need to delay, or do not send it from too far away, because the balloons are really slow. If you see in this attack, I think he left it a bit too far away, but let us see where he left it. He left it a bit far away. Don't leave it so far away. Just make it go closer before you can do it, so that the balloons can actually go in and hit, because the balloons will go straight into the path of the defenses, and the balloon has a splash area splash, so that it can also, with each and every bang, it will also take away some of the walls, some of the stuff around. So that's how it happens with the balloons. And if you see here, it was a nice clean flow of dragons all around. Okay, now let's go back. So this is how you attack with dragons. It's a great thing to do with Town Hall 8 and Town Hall 9. If you can attack anything below Town Hall 9 with dragons. Town Hall 9, at least you can be 2 stars. At least you can sometimes, if you have an extra set of spells, I mean, or if the placement is in a way in which you can attack for all 3 stars, then yes. So make sure that your air defenses in Town Hall 9 are deep inside, but not too close, so as to be removed by 3 bolts of lightning spells, both of them. So just make sure that your air defenses are placed in a way in which they cannot be attacked easily, and they still have some time to defend itself from drags. And when you send in the drags, make sure that you try to funnel them or make them go in a way so that it clears everything on its path. Well, that's all for now for the drags attack. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.